Hi, I'm Perry Osnes. Glad to join the Compeer team as VP of Legislative Affairs. One of the things we want to do with me starting on board here is to provide a legislative update weekly. Just wanted to cover a couple of things here today, Farm Bill being one, and I'll cover the trade issue as well. But we're at a critical stage in terms of Farm Bill negotiations right now, given the fact that the current Farm Bill expires September 30th. And so as of last week, the big four, if you will, Chair Pat Roberts, Ranking Member Debbie Stabenow, Chair Conaway in the House, and Ranking Member Collin Peterson were meeting to try to work through the remaining differences on the Farm Bill. The big one being the work requirements for the SNAP program, the food stamp program. And so while we're hopeful that this can get done here, there's very few remaining days left this between now and October where Congress will actually be in session. But certainly some of the other issues that are important to Compeer and its clients, such as crop insurance, such as the credit title, those are all done, and by and large we don't expect any significant changes or any negative impacts. So we'll just wait to see whether or not that can get done here. This week will be a very critical week that'll tell us whether they'll get done by the end of this month. If not, they'll have to look at probably an extension of the current Farm Bill, which wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing that would happen, but certainly with an election year coming up, a lot of interest in place to try to get a Farm Bill done yet here in the next few weeks. Second issue I'll touch on briefly is trade, which is certainly a critical issue for Compeer and our clients. Big issue right now that's developed over the last couple of weeks relates to NAFTA and the fact that the U.S. and Mexico reached an agreement, which now turns the attention to the U.S. and Canada. The big remaining issue as relates to agriculture between the U.S. and Canada is Canada's dairy pricing, Class 7 pricing policy. And so we're hopeful there that there'll be an agreement reached on that would allow at some point a final NAFTA agreement to be submitted by the President to Congress, which would be a big shot in the arm to agriculture, and particularly in the Midwest and certainly for Compeer.